Okay, so we left off with 423. Next is her uppercut. It's an 8-frame anti-air that is extremely good. If they're jumping in at you, go ahead and just uppercut them. Her uppercut is really good in this game. It's only 8 frames as I mentioned before, so don't be afraid to uppercut them if they're jumping in at you a lot. Now let's move on to her standing 3. Her standing 3 is 14 frames if I'm not mistaken. It's unsafe on block, but you can cancel out of before the second phase. But it's not great. You can use it as an anti-wake up, a quick 2-hit move, but I would stick to this one because you can hit confirm it a lot easier than this. And if you do that, they're going to just get 6% in a hard knockdown, so I don't really recommend standing 3. Her up 3. Looks like a great anti-air. You can meter burn it for a combo launcher to do more damage, obviously, but the hitbox is honestly not that great. You're going to have to use your roll or your uppercut as an anti-air because this works well if they just jump at you, but they're not going to just jump at you. They're going to attack while they're jumping, obviously. So try doing that on the Kungjin player that is using his 3-meter long pole that's jumping in at you. It's not going to work out very well. So use this to enhance your combos in the corner and it'll do a lot of damage. So her down 3 I already mentioned. This is the poking to use. Her back 3. Please don't use this at all as an anti-air. Do not use it in your fundamental game. Use it to just combo with them. That's all it's really good for. This is very punishable. Everything after this is punishable. So just stay away from it. Her forward 3. That godly 33 frame overhead. Forward 3, forward 3, 4 are both neutral and black. So that's good at least. Everything else after that, whether it be the mid or the low, is unsafe. Very unsafe. However, this is a lot harder to punish because she does move back, so people don't really know how to punish it yet. So the low is actually safer than the mid because you actually get pushed back. But either way, they're both unsafe. Now, this is in paper a very bad overhead because it's 33 frames, but I have found little ways to kind of work around that. So when you run at an opponent, I'll do it right here. If you run at an opponent from whatever distance you may be from them, I usually stop at around here. So this is about like poking normal distance, you know, for the most part. So they're going to want to maybe poke you out of your run. So what I do is I stop at that distance and I forward 3 to hop over their poke. So, you know, I'd like to use that there or in their wake up. So like I'll incorporate that as they try and wake up maybe. And the beautiful thing about it is you have enough time to hit confirm. So you don't have to just do forward 3 roll. You can always do this right here and stop at that because you are neutral and block. But if your forward 3 hits, you get that extra damage and that safe hit confirm because you can stop at that. If your forward 3 gets blocked, just stop right there and you're 0 on block. If you see it hit, go ahead and do your roll and do that. Or you can follow up with this one right here, which is forward 3, 4, 3, and that actually gets you the most damage Mileena can do off a combo starter. So it's up to you. Or you can maybe just use it to mix up your opponent by doing the low. If not, adding in its roll after that to further enhance your mix-up potential, or just doing this if they expect the low. So you have various ways to play around with forward 3. So basically, if you get hit with forward 3, you're either going to get a huge mix-up coming up, or she's going to be safe, but you're going to be put in a dangerous situation because if you get hit by forward 3 and you block it, you're going to have to play her game for the next few seconds. So try and not get hit by it because it's 33 frames. It's kind of embarrassing if you get hit by it. Let's move on to her standing 4. Her standing 4 is 13 frames. The range is not that great. You can't really combo off of it and you can hit confirm it. but why use 4 when you have back 1? It's a lot quicker. I don't really have any use for this, so I'm gonna go ahead and rule this out, but by all means, mess around with it. It's still early in the game, but for me personally, I never use 4. I don't even use any of this right here, so I stay away from it. So you can go ahead and mess around with it if you want, but I don't see any point in it. Maybe in the corner you can get some specific combos with this as an ender, but that's completely up to you. Her sweep is nice. Generally most sweeps are unsafe on block, as they should be. It's a low hard knockdown, not the best, not the worst. It's decent. Her down 4 is 11 frames in startup and -4 on hit. I wouldn't really use this as it's a little bit slower, but it's a pushback. Unless you want them to move away from you, then go ahead and poke with that and continue your zoning or back away, play your footsie game. But if you want to continue your pressure with her, I would stick with down 3 because nothing will hit after a connected down 4. Nothing. So if you do this and dash in, you're losing frames, so just do down 3 and continue your pressure if you wish to do so. And that's a lot better than pushing them away, dashing in and doing your pressure. So if you want to pressure them, poke with down 3. If you want to stay away from them, want to push them back a little bit, do your down 4. But down 4 is fine, just stay away from down 1. General rule of thumb, do not use down 1. Use any other poke but that one. Her forward 4, it's a low attack, which is like -1,000,000 on block if you just do forward 4 alone, so please do forward 4/4, or if you want to be risky, try and do a roll after or whatever, but do forward 4/4 if you're just going to want to play it safe. It's -8, but they can armor out or backdash after forward 4, so before the second hit comes out, they can backdash out of it. And they won't get hit by the incoming knee attack. So I think that pretty much covers the basic attacks she has. Yeah. So her jumping attacks are not the best. Her jump 3 is pretty nice. It knocks him down, but its range is actually pretty decent. But her jumping, her neutral jump punch is not that great. It doesn't have that much reach. Same thing goes for her jumping attacks. So her kicks are actually a lot better than her punches. So maybe you can go ahead and do like a jump kick Sai at times, but that's about all you're going to get off a jump kick, because her jump punches are a lot weaker than her jump kick options. So moving on to her special attacks, you have your teleport kick, which is -8 on hit. It's pretty bad, right? So you have players like Kung Lao that are wanting to get hit by it so that they can punish you with a spin, so be careful with that. But her teleport is not as good as it was in MK9. Its tracking is not the best, and it is slower than it once was. But I have found a way around anti-air options, because most people, they don't know how to anti-air with the teleport kick. You have to delay the air Sai. So drop a little bit, because if you do it quick like this, it's going to miss. See? So delay it a little bit, do your roll, and it should hit. Well, I don't know why it's not hitting here. Whoops. And that's pretty much my combo of an anti-air teleport kick, which is just teleport Sai, roll, neutral jump punch, and uppercut, and that's a nice 28% combo. You can also EX it, and you can combo off of that if they're standing. So you can combo off of that. If they're ducking, I don't think it connects. Oops. Oh, it does, I guess. Sometimes it won't, depending on the hitbox of the character, but EX teleport grants you a full combo, so if you make a reaction, if they're throwing a projectile at you, go ahead and do the EX teleport and get a nice, like, 32% combo, 34, That's pretty good. So, let's see. You have your air size, which are a lot better than her standing size. If you can get them instant, like if you can get them at like this, the faster you can get it to input, the better, the safer it's going to be in terms of recovery. So the lower the air side, the much better it's going to be. So if you do these air sides like this, they're not going to be the best because you do have to reach the ground, obviously. So you need to do them really, really low, like so. Like that, like right there. Like, it's still hard to do, but you need to get them as low as possible, and these will actually be crazy. Like, your zoning game is actually a lot better than what people think it is. So you can play around with ground size to air size and keep it at that. So as far as her low size, this is an incredibly way to check people. So mostly they'll expect your EX rolls to come out, you know, but you actually have an extra special attack, which is a low, to maybe check them with that and maybe condition them to blocking low once in a while. And hopefully they'll get hit by EX roll once in a while as well. So she has different options to kind of condition the opponent to block certain ways, and hopefully it helps you open them up as well. So I think that's pretty much it. I think I covered everything. Yeah, I think I did. So, I mean, hopefully this helped you guys. I don't expect this to be like a very like professional type of tutorial. I just wanted to get something out to help you Mileena players, whether you're new or a veteran. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I definitely hope you learned something out of this, and I'll appreciate any type of feedback. This isn't a finalized tutorial video. I'll be doing that within the next month or two once I find out more stuff with her. But yeah, for the most part, I really hope this helped you all, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So I'll see you guys later, and take care.